Fans, theshownation.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards, track the community market, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is theshownation.com.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
2-2. Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez: he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Behind 0-2 now. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. Slow roller down the third baseline. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
That is 4. The left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Rafael Devers is on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The set and the 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Martinez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Two out with the man at first. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Count is 1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. On, he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 0-1 delivery. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1 strike now from Cole. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Now batting, Michael Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in, Miguel Andujar, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Lifted in the air out to right. Pilar's there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the 2nd baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends D. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes. They're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Kevin Pilar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Pilar.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
At the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he misses again, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ball 1.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Torres. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1 on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Giancarlo Stanton now. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Yanks held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now in the box, Michael Chavis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. smoked on the ground left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
For the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now here it comes.
Nope, at the ball.
Kevin Pillar would be next.
1 strike.
Cole has his target. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Snap throw to first. But he threw it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in a count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. Ball 2.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
A 3-0.
Yeah. They got
3-2 now.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone. And yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin there.
Uplifted into the air to shallow center. Torres ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Cole into the windup and delivers. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box, Gio Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So it was a swinging strike 3. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. In now, Mitch Moreland. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitch.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The second baseman.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis. First offering on its way.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's never a good look to strike out in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Torres. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hit down the line at first, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Moreland's there. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us are back with more following this. Luis Sessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 85, Luis Sessa.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Christian Vasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the...
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Matt Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Matt.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No hits to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he'll get in there easily as the tying run's at second now with nobody out.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela, and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Barnes has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. No movement on base. It's ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So stepping in, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is their
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Pilar. But he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Heath Hembry enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. Four runs here in this half inning. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D-Row, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Mitch.
In now, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Outside at 94. Known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Luke Voigt will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Austin Bryce takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 31, Austin.
Aaron Judge will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Pilar to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The right fielder,
Now to the plate,
5,
Kevin Pilar. No
Kevin.
hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Inside.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-2 the final total today. The Yanks posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Luis Cessa takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on.